Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let me introduce my name. First, my name is Neva Putrayaska, and today I would like to do the IELTS test part 1. I can show you the question right here. IELTS part 1 starts now. Am I a student or worker? I am a student, and currently, right now, I'm studying at University Muhammadiyah Surakarta. Why I make that decision? Because I want to learn more skill to survive in my working day. Because without a raw skill that I can achieve from learning in university, I might be overwhelmed by the surrounding. Am I good at making decision? I cannot say that I am good at making decision, but I can make a good decision. I make a right decision. Do you think? Well, I do sometimes make a right decision in terms of teamwork or even individuals, and I do not regret my decision. If I do it, then I will done it without hesitation. What am I thinking about the person that suddenly changed their mind after making a decision? Well, I do understand their feelings, because when you make a decision and then you start to execute it, you might have a little bit feeling about, wait, there's another option that I can do, and this option might be a better one. But if you in a teamwork, in a team, and you do that, it might be a bit, how can I say, bad move. If it term an individual things, or you make that decision when you are alone, I think it's okay. You can turn around. You can still turn around and try to fix the try to change the decision that you made. But still, my my opinion about that person, that kind of person, is I don't understand them. Yes, I think that's it. That's my conclusion. That's my answer. Okay, IELTS part 2. I can show the question here. IELTS part 2 start now. Back then, when I was in semester 1, I have a very serious situation where I stay to study in my current university or go abroad, go the other country that can provide more educational, but that's only my opinion, so please don't judge me. And the one who helped me making this choice is my parents, especially my mother, because I am a type of guy that easy to get homesick. Yeah, you know, because I don't want to be separated with my family, because I love them and I love my friends too, and I hate to making a new friend. Making a new friend is hard. Okay. And right now in semester 3, yeah, you know already what decision that I made back then. Yeah, I choose to stay in my current university. Do you regret it or not? No, I'm not regretting. I think I make a right decision that I will not and I will never regret. And why does this decision is very important? Because the decision itself will change my life. Either I will be spared with my family for I think 2 years, or maybe or 1 years, or to stay with my family right now. And if I have a courage, maybe I can go to the other country to learn more. But I can say that decision that I make that day was very very important, the day that will shape my myself to the current me. I think that's it. Now IELTS part 3. I can show you the question right here, and then part 3 starts now. What am I thinking about make a decision this day or back then? Okay, I agree with the question, because nowadays, let's just take an example of buying something. Right now, when you want to buy something, you need to consider two base opinion, two base option: online or offline. That is the base, right? If you go offline, you need to choose whether you want to go to shop 1, 2, or even mall, or even a local shop. That is the offline. And then the online, there's not only shop that are available in online, but also people also selling their item through online. They can also do, right? Then you need to consider whether you want to buy from person 1 or person 2 or store 1 or store 2. That is overwhelmed. You see, just trying to imagine it already overwhelmed. Different that back then, in years 2000, 2000, the option that we have is only offline shop. Yeah, we just need to consider opinion. Consider whether you want to buy, whether I want to buy in store 1, 2, 3, or more, or other. The option is only that to go to the store, and the distance also. Yeah, I agree that this day making decision is very hard. And what I think about young people making a decision about their life, young people right now and back then. I think young people that in this era making decision is rather hard for them, because they currently have a disadvantage. I cannot disadvantage. They have a lot of options they can consider, but young people these days, they just don't want to think too much, so they take a, if they think one, and then they will go it, they go by it, that they don't think about the other option. They don't ask many people about the advice that taking that this decision, or the consequences that they will get by choosing that decision. Well, I can say that because they overwhelmed with a lot of option, and they don't want to think much more harder than this, because they will overwhelm themselves. Different than back then, where you can say in 1999, there's a, yeah, you can take a sample Indonesia. There's a huge crisis that happened in Indonesia, and young people live in the era is, yeah, you can say live a bit more harder than not right now, so that they need to make a decision that is not going to give them consequences. They build difference. I can say that they build difference. Okay, talking about decision, is it good that we ask someone advice for our decision? Yes, it's good, because the more advice you get, you can narrow your decision, that in the end you can consider this decision is the best for you. Yeah. And what am I thinking about the person who can make a better decision than the others? Well, I can say congratulations to them, because making a decision is no hard, it's no easy job. because myself too is not good at making decision. And what about some people saying you only learn by mistake? Well, I want to agree, but also not, because if you consider that, I think if you could do the chemical work, making mistake equal you die. Yeah, or to go to the nuclear, you make a mistake and you die. No, so I want to say no. You can learn from the other's story or advice, but yeah, you can learn from your mistake so that you can sharpen your instinct about what will happen if you make that decision, what consequences that will come for you. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.